Hi, I'm Kelsey Brennan Wessels for ESA Web TV, and we join you today from Europe's spaceport in French Guiana, where the Eutelsat Quantum satellite is poised on top of an Ariane 5 rocket just behind us. And next to me is Silvia Fedi, who is a payload engineer for the satellite. Silvia, welcome, and tell me first, what is Eutelsat Quantum?
Well, thanks for having me. So, Eutelsat Quantum is a telecommunications satellite which is very special because it is able to be completely reconfigured while in orbit. So we can, for example, shape the beam and the coverage of the satellite, and we can move it and steer it around. It's also reconfigurable in terms of frequency and in terms of power. So it really meets all the customer needs and demand. Also looking about the lifetime of a satellite over the 15 years of its life, it will be able to actually respond to the user need and be reprogrammable while in orbit, and change coverage and shape of the coverage and position on Earth of the coverage itself.
And what has been your role in this development?
So I am a payload engineer, and I've been working on the Eutelsat Quantum for the past few years. And my role has been to follow the satellite in all its phases. The satellite, more in particular, the payload through all its phases. So from the design, the development, up to the assembly, integration, and test phase. So at the beginning, as I said, I was following the design, and let's say do the work on paper and check that all the parameters were good from an hypothetical point of view. And then when the satellite started to get built, we were testing the satellite and make sure that those performances that we were testing were actually matching what we were expecting as performance. And then we saw the satellite built, and then tested through all this special environmental test phase that we usually expose the satellite to make sure that will properly function while in orbit.
Okay, so you've put in a lot of work on this satellite, and now it's on top of an Ariane 5 rocket, ready to go to space. How do you feel?
Well, I know maybe it's a quite common answer, but first of all, I feel very excited and very proud to be here as well. And it's just incredible. I feel a little bit surreal still that I'm here, and I will be watching the launch of the satellite I've been working on. So it's just incredible, excited and surreal. I think it's good two words to describe how I'm feeling at the moment.
It must be an exciting part of your career. Now, I understand you started as a young graduate trainee at ESA, and now you're a payload engineer. Can you tell me a bit about that transition, or how you went from one step to the next?
Well, so when I joined the YGT program, I was in the first place, it was my dream job after university. I graduated, and I was actually already working and doing some payload work on real payload equipment. And then one day I applied to the YGT position that was to follow the payload of a real satellite. It was just the dream job for me. So I didn't think twice, and I jumped in a plane and just accepted the job. And when I finished my traineeship, and they gave me the opportunities to keep following the satellite, it was just incredible, and it was a good and natural transition, and I feel very grateful that I've been given the opportunity, but also grateful that I took the opportunity, because otherwise I wouldn't be here today following the launch and see the satellite in orbit. So it was a great experience, and really from all perspectives, as I said, working from a work point of view, but also from a personal perspective. I think the YGT experience itself really brought my horizon as well, and made me work with a lot of international people, and with great professionals from all over Europe, which were very willing to share their expertise with me that was just joining, and it was just incredible. So,
well, what a very exciting moment for you, and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And to our viewers, remember that to learn more about Eutelsat Quantum, you can visit our website at www.esa.int.